Consider a situation wherein you try to produce everything you can at your home. Would that be beneficial for you or will that pull you back? It may be beneficial as there will be no need to spend extra money on buying products from outside. The vegetable and fruits grown will be organic and fresh. But what about the products which can only be made in factories and not at homes, like electronics and medicines? So, is producing everything at home actually profitable? Hopefully at the end of my speech you'll be able to answer that. Hello everyone, I'm Esha Singh and I'm going to speak on Atmanirbhar Bharat, a step forward or backward. My speech is divided in three parts: introduction, positive and negative impacts, and conclusion. Atmanirbhar means self-dependent. Our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi launched a campaign promoting Make in India, which was a big step in making our country self-reliant. PM Modi's five pillars of making India self-reliant were economy, infrastructure, system, demography and demand. He stressed on an Atmanirbhar Bharat by saying how the coronavirus pandemic is an opportunity for India to be self-reliant. While talking about the country's capability and talent to manufacture world-class products, he implored Indians to be vocal about local. He said that the country needs an economy that brings quantum jump, not incremental change. He also announced a financial package to help MMSE sector, which acts as a vital link for our Self-Reliant India campaign. The focal point of the concept is to make the nation self-reliant with more focus on local manufacturers and service providers. This will strengthen the economy, improve the standard of living and most importantly, improve the trade deficit and execute a balance of the country. It will help the country to reduce its dependence on imports and may also give a boost to exports. The fall in imports will help to reduce the trade deficit and will eventually lead to trade surplus. And it will also help the country to sustain and tackle any black swan event that may emerge in future. Rajnath Singh ji on Sunday announced the negative arms list in a bid to bolster the flooding indigenous defense production sector. But is all that enough? So as we know, grass is always greener on the other side. Hence, let's not ignore the negatives and take a look at them. India punishes the import of consumer goods. They are mostly made in India. The imports of equipment and industrial inputs actually help the Indian industry. Making them in India would make it even less competitive, even though the Prime Minister wants to make Indian firms adopt efficiently and quality and prepare in India for competition in the global supply chain. But the main cause and concern is the demand for credit is not picking up. That will not increase until and unless the aggregate investment demand rises, and that will not rise unless the business sentiment about the size of the market improves. If the aggregate demand for the credit does not rise, unemployment rate would be skyrocketing, the growth rate may be hugely negative, and the profit as well as wage rates become extremely low. Zero defect, zero effect. It was rightly quoted by a Prime Minister clearly stating that no new good policy comes with zero impacts. The risk-taking is an important aspect of building a country with a strong future. So at the end, I would like to say Atmanirbhar Bharat is indeed a step forward because negatives should not stop you from looking at the positives that outnumber them. Thank you.